my goodness. Okay, here we go. Whee! I wonder if we could, we can't go over the fence. I was like, I wonder if it could go fast enough and just go right through it. But no. Okay, here we go. Cocoa. Oh, okay, we're going backwards now. Whee! Cocoa fields. There we go. Oh, and there's a blockage. There's a lot of just like random tractors everywhere at this point. Oh gosh, are we stuck? What is up, YouTube? Bunny Films here with a brand new video, and we are back in Farming and Friends with a brand new video. And right now we are standing in the pouring rain, so let's go ahead and stand beneath the tree where we have at least some cover from the weather. And today's video is going to be quite fun because we are going to be building a massive racetrack on my farm. And with this racetrack, we're going to have all sorts of races where people can win potatoes. But that won't be in today's video just because I've not had time to organize it, and we actually don't even have a racetrack yet. So that's today's mission: build a racetrack. And though the weather conditions are suboptimal, that will not stop us from building our racetrack. So for starters, we are going to get rid of our farm field here, which we are going to sell for 5,208 coins. And I did plant a harvest of potatoes, which are just sitting here in my tractor trailers because, well, the prices are in the red. But now that we have all this space here to work with, we are going to be using, let me close out of the build menu really quickly and all of this. We have this tractor here, which I recently discovered was actually in the game. I thought it was like some Game Pass tractor from a while back when I saw it on some other player's farm, but you can actually buy this in the store for a super low price, like maybe around 5,000, I don't know. But this is a really small tractor. Maybe it's even like a lawnmower or something, I don't know, but I love it, and it's the perfect racing vehicle. So the starting point for the racetrack is going to be about right here, which is almost the middle of this big field here. And we're going to go ahead, I'm going to close the chat just for a little bit so we can actually use the menu here without accidentally clicking the chat. But if we go under outdoor, there are all sorts of options here. And John Deere, who's actually a friend of mine in this game, has been giving me a whole bunch of really good suggestions for different things we can use to add to the ambiance and decoration of the racetrack. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to use the ranch sign right here, which is 3,000 coins, but it does make for a very nice like indicator of the start and end of the racetrack. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put this about 2 tiles away from this road here because, well, I mean, we could probably put it 1, I guess. Yeah, we could do 1 right here, and we're going to build another one as well just because, well, we want to make sure that we can fit as many tractors as possible, which I think should be 4. If we look and see how wide this is, I think we can fit about 2 tractors underneath each sign. So this could be like the starting point, and then you go, and then there's at least enough room for everyone to cross the finish line, which is what we want. Next up, we have to add some sort of like obstacles, or at least a theme for each section of the racetrack. So this area here is just going to be completely blank. We are going to have some hedges or just some obstacles alongside the road here, which you can't really see right now, but we're going to put those down afterwards. But for now, we're going to go ahead and lay down some tiles. So we have a wide assortment of, well, not tiles, but like roads, and there's a wide assortment we can place down. We're going to start with a gravel path. And we're going to create, I mean, I would go for like the checkered pattern, but I'm getting the red color here for some reason. I don't exactly know why. I think it's because these are in the way. So we are not going to place that. Instead, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get a dirt road, and we can move this. Press the check mark here, and we're going to go out that many tiles like that, and then we're going to funnel them together because we don't want the road too wide. So we're going to press this check mark and drag it out like this. And then we're going to grab another dirt road and then do it like this. Let's see, come on. And now we can go ahead and place some more dirt roads, except these are going to be slightly rotate. Can you not rotate? Oh, no. Wait, yeah, you can rotate these, right? I think you can. We're going to press the check mark right here. And then we're going to drag this. I guess. Let's see. You can drag that like that. And then drag this if we go up here. Press that check mark and then drag it. I mean, it's not as responsive as I was hoping, but I mean, it works. So it's going to go ahead and funnel like that. And then we're going to go ahead and we'll need to add some sort of like, oops, wrong one, road in the middle. So let's get out our dirt path again. Let's see, can we get this lined up? It does not want to cooperate very much. There we go. And then let's go ahead and drag that. Yeah, like this. There we go. And it does sort of like create a weird glitchy like look with the textures, but I don't really mind that. And now that we have this down, it's not perfect, but still it's better than nothing. So we can go ahead and begin placing some gravel paths alongside here. That way, I mean, it's like some added detail where you can see, well, it's gonna like help keep the road wide enough for tractors, but at the same time, it'll still look nice. So we're gonna go ahead and drag this out like this. There we go. We're gonna do the same thing on the opposite side. We're gonna place this here, press the check mark, and drag it all the way over to about right here, where then we can go ahead and place it down. And now that we've gone ahead and finished this section here, I mean, it's lacking some detail and decoration, which we'll touch on later. But for now, we're going to go ahead and work on this next theme. Oh, did Mojave say goodbye? Oh, never mind. That was someone else. Okay, so we're going to close the chat again, just so it's out of the way. In this next area, I think we're not going to put a barn. I'm going to put a barn later on, maybe like over here or something, because, well, we don't really have much more room to work with. So let's go ahead. We're going to get the road out. We're going to see. Okay, we don't have. Yeah, it's going to have to be like a turn here. So what we're going to do is we're going to get down some outdoor. There's trees. We have some pine trees. And this is going to. Is this the pine tree? That looks really small. Wait, no, there's other trees. That's the pine tree. Then there's the birch tree. And then there's the cocoa. I want the cypress one. Where's that one? So the cypress tree is right up there, and now we have it. There we go. Now it's going to be interesting to see if we can actually drive through these trees. So before we place any more, I'm going to go ahead and test that out with the tractor. So not really big surprise, but you can drive through the trees. So we're going to go ahead, and what we can do instead is put like some sort of obstacle in the middle of them, like a large bush. Well, I don't know. Can you drive through a large bush? Nah, you can't even put an obstacle there. Oh, that's a bummer. So instead, we're going to go ahead and we're just going to do some round hay bales. I mean, we're going to have to place a bunch of these, but I mean, it'll still look pretty cool with all the hay. So we're just going to place a whole bunch of these, and I'll meet you guys back here once we have them all placed. And next up, we're going to go ahead and try and see if we can fit this barn in here. So the barn was also a recommendation by John Deere, so we're going to go ahead and place this. So this one actually is quite large, and it should be able to fit some tractors going through it. Also, I did not mean to rotate it like that. We're going to rotate it a tad bit more. There we go, 180 degrees. And we're going to put this right here. We'll put it one tile further more. There we go. Okay, that's good. So we're going to put this here, and then that way players have to go from here. Actually, let me show you the field really quickly. So yeah, here's the field. I'm going to add more decorations to it. This is just like a general idea of the field, and we can't, I mean, obviously you can't really, I mean, you could probably just run over all the hay bales with that tractor, but that's not the ideal thing here. Instead, we're going to have these tiny little go-karts going in between them, getting stuck, and yada, yada, yada. So now we're going to do a run through of this racetrack. So here we go. We're going to start here at the ranch sign, then we go forward. So this part is just going to be like getting started and getting like all the cars or tractors lined up. Then you get to like the first area, which is this place, and it's pretty easy to get through. I'm probably going to make some changes based on like the difficulty of areas. It seems like this person's stuck. But then you continue on. There's like some extra decoration. You have the water tower there, but then you go into this barn, which is pretty cool, and then you're out of the like barn, and now there's no other course left. So next up, we're going to go ahead, and there's going to be another turn here, and I'm not going to build the turn. We're just going to use a bunch of bushes, and that can get pretty lame, just me placing a bunch of those. So we're going to move on to the next area, which I think we're going to place a fence for that later. But this area here is going to be, well, let's see, what's the theme? I'm trying to go through like these items here and get a good idea. We could also look at buildings. What other buildings are there? I mean, you have the garage. Oh yeah, let's do a garage. Oh wait, oh, I know the perfect one. A parking lot. I mean, that doesn't sound too exciting, but still, that sounds fun. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put a small garage here. Let's see, I'm gonna rotate this. I'm gonna put this. It's just going to be decoration, but I'm gonna put this right here. There we go. And then we're going to go under, well, let's see. We have outdoor. There we go. And then I want to get the large hedge because I love those. I just put them everywhere on my, or it's just hedge. There we go. We're going to get a bunch of these because I really love them. But I wish if you held Shift P on your keyboard, you could keep placing them. So if you're watching this, developers, that's one of my suggestions because I don't like going into the menu every single time. And now that we've placed these hedges, we can go ahead and place this road really quickly, which is just going to be decoration. So we're going to drag this like so. I mean, there's a lot of limitations to the building system in the game, which I'm not really too happy about, but I mean, it works for the most part. So let's go ahead. We're gonna press check here, then drag this across, I guess. Okay. I mean, we did that. That looks decent, but yeah, like these hedges don't all line up, so it's a bit difficult to do. But that is just going to be decoration here, and for some reason, there's like a hitbox for this barn, so I can't place anything there. But what we are going to do is we are going to put all sorts of different farm equipment here, and the player is going to have to drive around them. And oh my goodness, oh, perfection! Wow, so that's all John Deere because he's the only person I have whitelisted, and he's like perfectly lined up all of those jugs and crates of eggs. That is crazy. Thank you for that. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to start bringing our farm equipment over here. We're going to take this milk truck just because it's large and I don't have any use for it, and I'm gonna make sure I don't bump into those crates. Hopefully no one else does. And I mean, I could try to run through with this truck, but that is so not going to happen. So because we have that like little gap there, we can go ahead and just easily block it with one of these vehicles. We're gonna go ahead and just park this one like so. I mean, let's make it look a bit nicer. We'll go ahead and we'll park it like this. And there's definitely other equipment we are going to bring here. So that's just one piece, but we are also going to go ahead and place a whole bunch of other obstacles that go like this. Just follow my cursor. This is what it's going to look like. And I think I can actually, oh my goodness, I can actually place a fence. I thought it'd be like restricted because this garage is here, which I mean, the fence is just going straight through, but I mean, it works, I guess. That's good. I mean, yeah, I couldn't ask for anything better. So let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and get the gate down over here. I'm going to click that and click that. We can I open that just by walking up? There we go. Let's just open that up for now. There we go. And then if we actually head back here, this is where the exit is going to be, but it is going to be difficult to get there just again because we'll have a bunch of vehicles blocking the way. And the next vehicle we are going to use, I'm going to save the combine for another part of this rainbow tractor. Now comes into like a million comments of people asking, where does that come from? I'll explain that in a moment. But we're going to go ahead and see how we're going to park this. I want to make it so it's like not a straight shot to get there, but I also want to make sure it's like not a dead end for others because that wouldn't really be fun. So let's go ahead. We're gonna put this. I was ideally gonna put it like this, but I can't really park like that. I mean, I could. Huh. Oh goodness, we just got flung trying to park this truck. Uh-oh. Okay, let's try this again. So we got the vehicle parked, and this is still a bit bare. Again, that's something I'll touch up later on. I'm just getting down the bare bones for this course. That way we can go ahead and do a run through at the end of the video. And the next area we're going to go ahead and do is actually going to be a farm. So this is going to be a fun area. It's going to be a field, and then we're going to go ahead and we'll need to actually farm it, which I'm not too happy about, but oh well. We're going to get down the standard field, and let's see. Let's place this right here. Can I actually? I can't place it like that. Okay. We're going to go. Oh, there's a lot of people here. Let's see. We're going to drag this out. 8, 9, 10. We'll make it by maybe 10 by 10. There we go. Let's make this. Well, actually, no, we can make it a bit larger. Let's do 10 by 20. We're going to have a bit of trouble getting these boxes back to the farm, but I'm not too concerned about that. I'll just have to find a different vehicle. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to get down a picket fence because why not? We haven't used this fence type yet. We've been using a lot of wooden fences. So we're going to walk over here. We're going to drag this out like so. There we go. It's red because someone's tractor's parked there. So we are actually making great progress. I mean, we have only made about half of the track so far, but I'm still pretty happy with the progress. Next up, we have to go ahead and get the seeds for that field, which I'm probably going to do in a while. I'm not... yeah, I forgot because I placed the fence while John Deere had the equipment in. I mean, that works. Oh, yeah. Well, you have the equipment in there, so now it's too wide to actually get out. But that's fine for now. We're going to go ahead and work on the next theme. And the next theme is going to be a house. So we're going to put a house in the middle of this race course. It's just going to be one of the simple ones, not one of the expensive ones. So here we have, there's a small house, the ranch house, the log cabin. Let's get a log cabin. Well, actually, let's see. How big is this? That size is fine. Okay. So we're going to put this here, except there's a million vehicles in the way. So now it's raining, but we got the log cabin down. This looks pretty cool. So this is going, the course is going to go like this, where you turn left and you go out there. This is just so we can actually farm the field, which is proving to be a bit difficult apparently, because, well, there's a fence running the perimeter of the farm. I'm sorry. Okay. So while that's happening, we're going to go ahead, and there's so many like tiles on the outside. But it's all right if they don't get covered up. I'm going to go ahead, close the chat again, and we're going to continue working on the next theme. And yeah, decoration will be added here later. So this next theme is going to be a cocoa farm. So yeah, that's right. We're going to build a cocoa farm here, except we're going to use fake cocoa trees because they're cheaper. So we can actually place these on field tiles, which makes me wonder if I could get a forest soil. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter what soil I get, but if we get a bunch of this down, I'm going to put this here. And I'm going to go like this. I'm going to drag it out like so. And then we're going to make it so that they have to exit from behind the house right there. And now we're going to go ahead and place an $80,000 windmill, because I don't know why the price is so high, but I mean, we have it now. So yay, decoration. And also someone said in the chat, hey, little rabbits, you should use code BunnyFilms because it gives you 10% of your net worth. And that's good. Yes, that's right. Use code BunnyFilms in the game. But anywho, we're making good progress here. I'm going to add a bunch of trees later on, but we've gotten down the gist of this course here. So we can go ahead and open these gates and move on to the next section. So I did crash on Roblox for some reason, but the next thing, we're going to keep going with this, is silos. So we're going to have a whole bunch of silos just everywhere, and it's going to be like a silo maze. I don't know. I mean, this is the ideas. These are the ideas that come into my head when I'm recording at 1:30 in the morning. Yes, that's right. So we're going to place a whole bunch of silos. I don't know why, but these actually are probably going to be good obstacles, because, like, you can't drive through a silo, and then there's, like, just things you can bump into. So that's why we are going to have a silo obstacle course. It doesn't even sound like something real, but it is. And in the spaces where we cannot fit a silo, we are going to put a wooden gazebo because, well, that won't fit either. We need something smaller. Aha, we have wells and picnic tables. Yes, that's right. We are going to place a bunch of wells. And I can't tell if this is just me getting lazy or just because I'm like sleep deprived now because I'm staying up super late to make this video. But we're gonna place some wells, and I guess we can also place, maybe we could place a clothesline. That'd be fun. Let's see. So where is the picnic table? Picnic table, I'm just looking for like small objects that actually fit. Well, not fit, but like fit in the space. I mean, they should fit with the theme, but I mean, picnic tables, silos, and wells have nothing in common. So I've gone ahead and placed a bunch of hedges here, so now like the player can't get out from this area here, hopefully. I know there's like a big gap here, but that's just going to be a fence, maybe some little decorations here, and then the rest of this is going to be like the final stretch. There's just going to be some obstacles intermixed, like some barrels and stuff into the road. But now we can go ahead and find where our tractor is. I don't know where our tractor is. And one thing I am noticing is that the game closes your fences or gates every single time. So, I mean, inconvenient, but I mean, oh well, nothing you can do. So, we've opened about 30 gates now, and it is time to go ahead and test out this track. So, it's missing a whole bunch of details and little touches. Oh, goodness. This person's going to try. Oh, my goodness. We're going to... I don't know where this tiny tractor is going to fit. I guess I'll just squeeze in right here. And now I'll ask for a countdown. So we do have a bit of competition with us. John Deere is going to go ahead and do the countdown if he saw my message. But we have this massive tractor here, which is not going to fit. You have my tiny tractor, and I'm currently... well, yeah, this is not going to go well at all. This is the rainbow tractor, if no one has ever seen. It's only available to testers. Now we're waiting for the countdown. So, I said go in the chat. I did a little countdown, and oh my gosh, I'm already in last place. This tractor, I don't even know what they're doing. I have the rainbow one. Oh goodness. At least I made this course so I know, like, oh goodness, we're stuck already. Let me through. I'm stuck. We can't even get past the first stage. Go, Mr. Rainbow Tractor, go. Oh gosh. One of the disadvantages of having that rainbow tractor is that it's super fast, that like you can't really do anything with it. And now we're all getting held up. It's like a bottleneck. I'm going around. Goodbye. Woohoo. I mean, I'm in second place though. I mean, that's pretty good. And this field here is going to be plowed, or it's going to have some crops growing eventually. This person's getting first place regardless. I mean, I haven't even really finished the silo area. It's just a bit weird looking. We're gonna go through here, and then there's gonna be like obstacles in the middle here, so you have to go around. I know there's like a few gaps here and there, so then you go through here. Oh, that person somehow made it back to the start. And then you have this area here, which I'm okay, there's people here too. That's one of the new obstacles. You can't run over people. And then you run through here through all these like little ramps, and then you go over here, and then that guy already got first place. Yay. There's no prizes yet because the course isn't done, but surprisingly, Rainbow Tractor guy, John Deere, he got... Oh, yeah, that's the rusty tractor. Where'd the other guy go? There's another guy who was racing. I don't know what happened to him. We're going to go ahead and take a little peek at the Rainbow Tractor who's suffering from success. Too fast. Oh, it's so funny. Roblox collisions. Oh, my goodness. This tractor's stuck on the fence. It's a big tractor. And you have the rainbow one. Just cut ahead to the finish line. Can't even turn. The turning radius is too great. Oh, that's good stuff. Well, that is it, guys, for today's video. If you did enjoy, consider pressing the like button or subscribing. The next Farming and Friends video will have this racetrack feature. We'll actually have some players racing. If you do want to participate in a race, join my Discord server. That's where I will be setting a time for this official race where people can win potato seeds. But before I do in today's video, I do owe a shout out to all of my Discord server boosters and channel members. So shout outs go out to Noggle Films, the ISS, Surf, One Mangry Gamer YT, Toast, Michael Harkin, Duckle Not Found, Aseptic, Baker Boy, Bean Boogie, Crupmel, Devang, Doof, Finbar, Flameboy, Flock, Hero, It's Me, The Knob, Kami no Yami, Elsay, Nazab, Pigabot, Reed, Surf, Strom, 30 Plays, UA Legends, and Yayblaze. And then there's also someone easy. I don't have them on the list yet. But that's it, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye! And for some bonus content, we can go ahead and try out the Rainbow Tractor and see how hard it is. So, oh gosh. I think we can easily manage this course. It's just, we have to control the speed. Okay, here we go. Oh, gosh. Knock the person off the roof. Oh, I see why this is so difficult. I mean, you can't even hold down the W key for these tighter spaces because you just go flying. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Whee! I wonder if we could, we can't go over the fence. I was like, I wonder if it could go fast enough and just go right through it. But no. Okay, here we go. Cocoa. Oh, okay, we're going backwards now. Whee! Cocoa fields. There we go. Oh, and there's a blockage. There's a lot of just like random tractors everywhere at this point. Oh gosh, are we stuck? We couldn't even finish the course. Oh no. We're stuck. Yes, Ramus. The fastest tractor in the... Oh, we're unstuck. Yay. Thank you. We continue. We live on. Now we go through the final obstacle course. Or little area. Which is, well... I think this is probably the most difficult part for this tractor because you have all these like little ramps you keep... Oh gosh, I can't even... Backwards. If anything, go backwards, and that's the answer to all problems in life. Oh gosh. This is just so difficult. Oh gosh. I much rather drive my small slow tractor. Here we go. Finish line. Finish line. Oh, okay, not even finish line. Bumped into my tractor. Okay, here we go. Finish line.